wheeling! I'm wheeling!
So, what's up? We get a little wheelie out of this thing. It's like the little engine that could. What are you doing? What are you doing, Jake? What's this red bike you're on? It's a Honda with actual turn signals. I like this. I don't have to throw my hands up. What am I doing on it? Kicking ass is what I'm doing on it. This is actually a buddy of mine. Dion bought this thing. This is not a buddy of mine. This is a motorcycle. My buddy Dion bought this. It was over at my house for some repairs. We're gonna do some dual sporting with it here. This is what you do with a dual sport. Fuck the road. I take my own path. Well, I'm on a Honda CRF230L. So I got the big tires on this bastard. This thing is small enough. I guess you could. No way I could do this on the DRZ. Where does this lead out to? The CRF230 is really, let's be honest, it's an old XR Honda. That's what these things are. Hondas figured they'd probably sell more of these things, I guess, if they started calling them CRFs and put more race-like plastics on them, I suppose. What are you doing? This is dumb. My neck hurts so bad right now. Dion bought this thing, 1,800 bucks. Needed a little bit of carb work, a few other things to tune up on it. The guy before him very brilliantly took the end cap off, and man, these things just don't run right when you don't have an end cap on them. You could have a straight through exhaust, and I swear they'll run like 3 times better. Like, you could tune that. You could jet this thing all day with this stupid end cap off, and it's just so hard to get it just right. And the guy doesn't have the end cap. The rednecks who bought it from said, well, you couldn't hear the thing running without the end cap on. They didn't know it was an end cap. Let me be honest. They said, we took that piece off the end of the muffler because you couldn't hear it running. I'm like, really? You couldn't hear it running. Air-cooled 230, basic old Honda motor. This thing will be around to the end of the fucking world, man. You think the DRZ is reliable? These old air-cooled Hondas are just a beast. Like I said, I changed the oil on it, adjusted the chain, and did my best to sort of play with the carburetor. I cleaned it up a bit and tried to jet it. It's just so hard to get it right. It feels good when you're accelerating, but watch, if you try to cruise at speed, it can little surgeon still. I don't have a lot of pilots for this thing. I only had like 1 or 2, and they weren't really right. I'm gonna tell Dion to just buy a jet kit for it, and like a proper jet kit that comes with a taper needle and some pilots or something. This is the consumer shit people really want to know. Will that bike do a decent wheelie? Let's find out. Mr. McMoto Man's got one of these in Supermoto trim, and he seemed to do pretty good on it. He's that guy I did that zombie video with. He just fucking rips it right up there, but he's had it for a while. He knows what he's doing with it. But it's not a bad little bike, I think it was still worth 1,800. Bump. Woo! The suspension's not bad for a little bike. This is certainly a good bike for a beginner, and it wouldn't be too terrible of a bike for somebody with experience, if they just want something for a little bit of fun. Bikes like these aren't really the greatest on the road. It does okay. If it was in Supermoto trim, it'd be better, but it's still, the motor's just struggling on the road. This thing gets up to about 70 and it's done. And it sits low. It's easy to ride, and it's really easy to get your leg over. Sit there like this, and I mean, it's 6 foot, I'm like 2 feet on the ground. Get the jetting sorted out. This won't be a bad little machine. That's a little better one. My DRZ, when it had knobbies on it, it had non-DOT knobbies, and this is of course illegal to run on the street, and they wear out in about 5 seconds. But they were just monstrous. You could rip the fucking earth out from underneath you, but same time on the road they were scary as shit. These kind of knobbies, with this sort of pattern right here, I mean, I've had these up to the top speed of this bike, which is just a little over 70, and they seem to be alright. It's twitchy, it's a little bit twitchy, but it's not the scariest thing in the world. I'm liking it. I'm having fun on it. Of course, I'm just test riding it to make sure it works perfectly fine. I'm not having any fun on it. This is strictly for making sure the bike runs good before I give it back to Dion, of course, right? Seems like a bit of a foolish idea, but we have knobbies. It's not all just about having the knobby. It's that 21-inch rim on the front. It gives you that stability that makes the 17 sort of sketchy in the dirt. It's not my bike, it's not my bike, don't go crazy, don't get it muddy. Riding this bike versus my DRZ, like, you know, when you hit these grooves, that 17-inch rim doesn't want to pull out of it. One, because it doesn't have knobbies, they kind of help grab, but two, just because of the size of it, the overall size of it's not very good for that. This looks to be a bit of a lake up here. Woo! Perhaps one mud pit won't hurt anything, would it? Ah, the construction zone. Friend to all dual sport bikes. Oh, these rocks are huge. Rhok. Oh no, the road has ended. Or has it? Oh, what a fun bike. Oh, that twig just hit me in the arm. What a bastard. Oh no, the pavement ends? Well, fuck me, right? Whoop. Who knew all this time I was searching around, this was here. Spinning it up. You're thinking this road's not complete, but for me it is. Complete enough. Dual sport. See, the thing that you should know is the sun has no prisoners. Oh my god, just kidding, psych. I am not ready. Nice. I hope the camera picks up. Whoops. Crazy little four bangers. So here we are. CRF230L. It's a good little bike, man. You know, it's a good trainer bike. It's a good good just if you want to have a bit of fun bike. Yeah, it's not as serious as a full size it's a full size dirt bike, but it can be had for a lot cheaper. With the L wheels, it's pretty nice, and yeah, shit. Do you know what time it is? Son of a bitch! La 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 la. La 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 la. Oh, you got mud. You get the mud off. Woo! Don't cross the streams. Oh god. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Can't touch this. What does this say? It says Rhok. Must clean the rocks. Ah, get the boots clean. I'm gonna get the boots clean because it's dirty. Yeah. Let's see if it starts. My bike's all clean. Dion's bike's all clean. His bike is all clean. His bike is all clean. Oh, clean. That's right. It's only a 230. Fuck. Damn it. Woo! Oh, you're good. Can I make it? Oh! Yeah, get the money. That was fun. I appreciate that. You made my day. It's the best.